Hi, up Money Moves.
Hello, millennials and anyone else watching. Please hit subscribe or like so that the algorithm does whatever that it does, which I don't understand, so that this video can reach other people that it may help or inspire or give a smile during a day. What say you, millennial?
Well, I was wondering, how do I stop comparing myself to others?
Ooh, comparing. Comparing is like jealousy. Why are you comparing yourself to anyone? There's no one else like you. Why would you compare yourself? You know, everybody's on this, like, let's compare, like, who had it worse, or let's compare who has it better, or what are you comparing? The only thing you should be comparing is your last move, the last thing you did. You can only compare yourself to compare yourself. I only talk to self. I can only compete with self. Why am I comparing anything else I do to anybody else? That just doesn't even make any sense. And you should just never aspire to be anybody else but your authentic, true self. So why would we compare ourselves to anyone? There's no one comparable to me. Mm-hmm. Is there someone comparable to you? That's a problem. If you think someone's comparable to you, that's a big problem. And you know what? You don't need to feel guilty about that. That's the problem. Everybody thinks that we got to wait for everybody else to tell us that we're beautiful, tell us that we're smart. No. Like, and then we start comparing and then we start getting jealous, and that just makes no sense. We need to stay on our own money. That part. Our own money. We need to stay on our own self-confidence. We need to stay on our own self-mindset. What are we comparing? You know, that's like taking two diamonds and comparing them. You can't compare the yellow diamond to the clear diamond. Not that I hate to bring up diamonds again, but I'm just in fact saying, like, everybody is unique in their own way. Even if two people go through the same experience, it's not the same. Everybody perceives things differently. Everyone is just different. We need to learn to accept each other for who we are, not what we think they should understand about us, or not what we think we went through, because we all went through something. Everybody's got a story and a dog in a bobsled of troubles that they could bring along, but you can't do that. So we just need to worry about ourselves, and comparing it's like a bad investment. Don't invest in comparing yourself to anyone. We make good investments. We are worried about last month's numbers. We're worried about our goals for next month. We're not worried about yesterday. We don't care what Joe Schmo is doing next door. You know, just because Joe Schmo looks like he's riding around in a Maserati, okay, and he's got all this buku money, let me tell you something, that's not always the case, because it just depends how you can put a deal together. I'm just in fact saying, stop comparing yourself to what you don't understand or know in this life. You can only be responsible for yourself. You can't compare. You don't know everything about anybody. The only person you're responsible to know everything about is yourself.
Yeah.
That part. Does that answer your question effectively on comparing?
Yes, thank you.
I just compare my numbers. Like, my numbers have to be higher than last year. My numbers. So I'm always comparing my last number to the number. I need to compare my money from my money. Mm-hmm. If we're not comparing our own money from our money, what are we comparing?
Right.
Makes no sense to me. We have far better things to do. So hit subscribe, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. TikTok is fun. And stay along. But either way, smile. And if you're ever having a bad day and you're doubting yourself or life, please call the suicide hotline before you make a decision that will affect many other people's lives. And I do know this personally because I lost a dear person to suicide. So I would like to remind everyone, life is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So there is a link below to dial out for help. Please, it's just never that bad. We can work it out. Ciao.
Mm-hmm. Ciao.